Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Neko Fluttershy, and just a an important message to all the gamers out there, or anybody really, um, and that is anybody can play video games. It doesn't matter if you're a guy, doesn't matter if you're a girl, doesn't matter if you're a dog or a cat or whatever the fuck. You could be an alien from Mars. You know, the fucking Mars. You could be a fucking demon from Mars that the Doomslayer hasn't killed yet, and you can still play video games. And, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Fuck what anyone else says. If they tell you, oh, girls can't play video games, or oh, you're a girl, you can't play video games, tell them to go fuck themselves and do it anyway. It doesn't matter who tells you or what tells you. If your family and your friends tell you, hey, you can't play video games, tell them to go fuck themselves, okay? Because you need to prove to people that you can. Prove to people that... Actually, you don't have to prove anything to them. Just do it. I mean, do what makes you happy. If you want to play video games, then fucking play video games. I mean, I have so many games. Like, I started playing video games when I was 2, right? I started when I was 2, and look at my collection now. I'm starting with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I got a fucking fuck ton of games for the PS2, Xbox 360, GameCube, Wii, Game Boy, whatever. And I play a lot of these games too. So anybody that told me that I can't play video games for any reason, I just said, hey, go fuck yourself, and I just did it. So a fuck, I just fucked that up. But a really good, important message comes from a YouTube channel called Darman. They make really great videos. I highly recommend you all check them out. I'm pretty sure you may or may not have seen a video of theirs, because their videos get like 20 plus million views. But one of them is no need to say girl gamer, it's just gamer. And I see a lot of people on these posts on Facebook and Twitter and things like that, mostly Facebook though, to make groups, where they always talk about girl gamers. I mean, I used to make that mistake too. I used to be like, oh hey, I have a lot of girl gamers on my PSN account, on my Xbox Live account, on my, friends list on Facebook and Twitter and whatever. I used to be like that, but then I'm like, you know what? Just call them gamers. And since a lot of these girl gamers also want to be called gamer as well, just call them gamer, okay? So first things first, anybody can play video games. It doesn't matter who or what says otherwise. Tell them to go fuck themselves. I mean, if they want to play video games, then let them play video games. And some of them, people that you wouldn't expect could play video games, can dominate the fuck out of you. You have no idea how many times I play a multiplayer game online, Fortnite, Call of Duty, whatever, and I always get bested by a girl, right? And some of these people, they make it to esports. They are good enough, they make it to esports. People, again, that you wouldn't normally expect would go to esports have made it to esports. And so they do that shit. And they are good. Obviously, otherwise they wouldn't be in esports. But you get the idea that there's people out there that you wouldn't normally expect to be that good. But that's because you're not giving them a chance. You're not giving them the opportunity to prove how good they can be. And that's like people saying, oh, girls can't fucking, play with cars. Girls don't know anything about cars or exotic cars. Bitch, please. I know women that could easily outrank you, not only in a race, because they know their shit, but also in car knowledge. Because, they've dealt with this shit. And, you know, it's really ridiculous that people have this mentality that girls can't do a lot of things. And, you know, I've always heard things like, oh, women should be in the kitchen cooking and cleaning and shit and making children. That's all they're good for. No. Anything a guy can do, a girl can do infinitely better. And they can also do. And, you know, I'm all for equality. You know, I believe women can do things that men can do, if not better. You know, you all the time hear things about, you know, guys making it into esports and guys getting high on YouTube, you know, with the views. Hell, the top 3 gaming channels, PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye, you know, all 3 of them are guys. But that doesn't mean that, you know, some girl couldn't take over. I mean, they could, easily. Yeah, SS Sniper Wolf is doing a good job as well. Keep up the great work. But yeah, I think personally, everybody has an opportunity to be good at video games, to be good at anything. You know, it's not just video games, it's in general. Even though this whole video has mostly been about gaming, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, dear anybody who plays video games, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's important to know that anybody can do anything. Anybody can play video games. Anybody can make content on YouTube. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do that. You know, everybody can do everything. And honestly, some of the best games were programmed and designed, or at least co-created, by women. And you know, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a studio, whether it be indie or one of the major developers, that are strictly women in the gaming world, because of all the sexism that goes on in this world. And you know, where I live, there's a whole lot of that shit around here. And there's a lot of people that's like, oh, and these are the same people that tell guys that they can't wear dresses, or they can't. I just farted. But they basically said that I can't wear a dress because I'm not a woman. Well, guess what? Fuck you. I can do whatever I want. I am my own person. Anybody that says otherwise, get the fuck out of here. You know, you have no right telling me what to do. You know, if I'm gonna play video games, I'm playing video games. If I'm wearing a dress, I'm wearing a dress. If I'm gonna be a Neko princess, I'm being a Neko princess. Nothing you could say or do to change that. I mean, hell, you could fucking kill me on the spot and I wouldn't care, you know. Just let me do whatever it is I want to do. So, you know, just a little friendly reminder to everybody that anybody can do anything. And I guess I probably should have started with that instead of like anybody can play video games. But that is true. That's like a subplot, a subtopic in this video. And man, my hair looks really good. I'm like Markiplier. I just gotta dye this shit red. Red hair Markiplier 2.0. But yeah. So anyways, guys and gals, that's gonna be it for this video. I think if I just like cut this part and I just leave a little bit of this, I kind of cut this a little bit, and I just leave this, I don't know, that would be pretty cool. Looks like a parade's about to start. Finally, it's like almost 6 o'clock, and we don't even have a parade yet. Anyways, guys and gals, that's going to be it for this video. Just remember that anybody can do anything. And if anybody tells you otherwise, tell them to go fuck themselves, you know. Because we don't need negativity in this world. We have enough of that shit as is. We don't need people telling other people what they can and can't do. What they can and can't say. What they can and can't wear. Everybody is their own person. And some of these people, you would be shocked at how good they are, how great they are in whatever it is that they do. Like, I know people who play games like, let's see, do I have a good example right off the bat? I don't really think I do. Actually, yeah, I do. Soul Calibur 6. This goes for any fighting game, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken, those kind of games. I have a lot of friends who are female that can kick my ass at fighting games because hell, I have a lot of friends who they're good enough they could make it to esports because they are just that good. But yeah. Anyways, as always, I will see you all next video. Just a quick little video telling people, hey, do whatever you want. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, people, and Brohoof.